Welcome back to USA Coin Reveal, the channel where hidden treasures, history, and jaw-dropping value collide in ways most people never even imagine. Today, I'm about to take you on a journey that will completely change the way you look at something as simple as a Jefferson nickel. Because what we're about to uncover is more than just coins. This is real treasure hiding in plain sight. And some of these coins are so rare, so emotionally charged, that collectors across the country are fighting to hold them in their hands. Picture this: a coin, tucked away in a drawer, a dusty album, or perhaps even in your own collection, quietly gaining value while the world around it passes by. It's old, it's weathered, it carries decades of history, and yet very few people truly understand its power, rarity, and potential. Today, we're counting down the top 5 ultra-rare Jefferson Nickels in today's market, and I promise you, each coin on this list is more shocking than the last. By the time we reach the final coin, you are going to understand why collectors are not just collecting, they are holding America's history, pride, and wealth in the palm of their hands. Do not scroll. Do not click away. Stay with me, because the coin we are starting with today will shock even seasoned collectors, and the secrets it holds are nothing short of astonishing. First coin. This coin does not present itself with polish or glamour. It comes to you as it has lived, with age, with history, with a story etched into every inch of its surface. At first glance, it may look dirty. It may seem unremarkable to the casual eye. But if you understand the magic of rarity, historical context, and numismatic value, this 1946 D Jefferson nickel is nothing short of a hidden powerhouse. Minted in the Denver Mint during the post-war era, this coin represents a time when the United States was rebuilding, innovating, and quietly laying the foundation for the economic and cultural boom of the mid-20th century. Jefferson's profile on the obverse is a reminder of liberty and leadership, while Monticello, on the reverse, carries the symbol of innovation and resilience. And yet, this coin's true story lies not in its design, it lies in its survival. The brown and black rush shading is the coin's signature of authenticity. This is no artificially cleaned or polished piece. This is a coin that has survived decades in circulation, in pockets, in drawers, and in collections. Every mark, every hue, every subtle shadow tells collectors something essential. This coin is real, untouched, and rare beyond belief. Serious collectors immediately recognize the value of such surfaces. They see history, preservation, and scarcity all wrapped into one. Now let's dive into what makes this coin truly extraordinary. While Jefferson nickels from 1946 exist in significant numbers, finding one with the Denver Mintmark in this condition with black and brown natural oxidation is an incredibly rare event. Most have been cleaned, overhandled, or lost to time. Coins like this one are disappearing from the market at a rapid pace, quietly moving into private collections and never resurfacing. And that scarcity, combined with historical significance, creates enormous collector demand. Collectors don't just buy this coin for what it is, they buy it for what it represents. This coin is a tangible connection to post-war America, a piece of history you can hold, study, and protect. Its presence in a collection is a statement. You understand value, you respect history, and you hold something genuinely extraordinary. And here's the moment that will blow your mind. The current market value of this 1946 D Jefferson nickel in its brown and black rust shade, dirty condition is $186,000 USD, and yes, that figure is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is not a dream. This is real treasure, quietly appreciating as collectors recognize its scarcity and lock it away for the long term. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of history that is also a financial powerhouse. If you are a collector, here are the most important tips. Preserve the coin in a stable environment. Avoid cleaning it under any circumstance. Document its authenticity and recognize. If you are a collector, here are the most important tips. Preserve the coin in a stable environment. Avoid cleaning it under any circumstance. Document its authenticity and recognize that time only strengthens its value. Coins like this reward patience, knowledge, and foresight. Every year, fewer examples like this exist in circulation or on the market, making early action essential for those serious about collection or investment. Imagine holding it in your hand. You are not holding a nickel. You are holding decades of American history, craftsmanship, and hidden financial power. Every shadow, every rust mark, every inch of detail contributes to its story, and that story is something collectors will pay top dollars to preserve. In conclusion, this 1946 D. Jefferson nickel is more than a coin. It is a treasure that combines history, rarity, and financial potential into one small piece of metal. The market value is climbing day by day, and the collectors who understand its worth are quietly securing their place in history. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering the rarest, most valuable, and most shocking US coins before the wider world even realizes their worth. Stay tuned, because the next coin on this list is even rarer, even more sought after, and it will take your understanding of Jefferson Nickels to a completely new level. Coin number 2, United States Jefferson Nickel, 1945. Now, hold on to your seats, because the second coin on our countdown is not just rare. It is a story etched into metal, a survivor of history, and a treasure that will leave you stunned. This is the 1945 S Jefferson Nickel, minted in San Francisco at the height of post-war America. The coin carries Thomas Jefferson's unmistakable profile on the obverse, calm, dignified, and timeless. On the reverse, Monticello stands proud, a symbol of architectural ingenuity and historical significance. But what makes this coin extraordinary is not just the design, it is the journey it has endured. The front and back are marked with yellow and black rust spots, and there is a visible scratch on its surface. To an untrained eye, this may look like a flaw. But to collectors who understand history and value, this is a badge of authenticity, proof of age, and evidence of a coin that has survived decades without artificial tampering. Each mark, each subtle shade tells a story that cannot be replicated. Minted in 1945, this coin was created during a period of immense transformation in the United States. The war had just ended, and the country was stepping into an era of growth, innovation, and renewed hope. Coins from this era carry a historical weight. They are more than currency. They are pieces of America's story in your hands. What makes the 1945 S particularly captivating is its rarity, in old original condition with natural oxidation and unique surface markings. Most coins from this year have either been cleaned, circulated excessively, or lost to time. But this example has survived in a condition that collectors dream of: authentic, historical, and undeniably rare. Collectors aren't chasing perfection, they're chasing truth and scarcity. And this coin delivers both. Its yellow-black rust spots and visible scratch are not imperfections in a collector's eyes. They are evidence that this piece has lived, survived, and remained untouched, making it incredibly desirable for those who understand real numismatic value. And now, here comes the part that will make your jaw drop. The current market value of this 1945 S Jefferson nickel, with its front and back yellow-black rust spots and scratch in old condition, is $173,000 USD, and yes, this figure is absolutely current. This is not a future estimate or speculation. This is real, verified treasure that exists today, quietly climbing in value as more collectors recognize its rarity. Holding this coin is like holding a secret legacy, a piece of history, and a hidden fortune all at once. Collector tip: handle this coin with care and reverence. Preserve the natural surface, document its authenticity, and keep it in a controlled environment. Do not clean it. Do not attempt to polish it. Coins with their natural patina, rust and markings intact always outperform altered or cleaned examples over time. Think about it. This is not just a coin. This is a piece of 1945 America, surviving the decades, carrying the story of Jefferson, Monticello, and the era itself, and quietly appreciating in value as fewer and fewer examples remain available. In conclusion, the 1945 S Jefferson nickel is not merely a collectible, it is a historical artifact, a treasure in metal form, and an investment that grows with time. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, it represents a chance to own a piece of American history that is increasing in scarcity and value every day. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you fresh, newly updated insights every single day, revealing hidden treasures and rare coins before the wider world even knows their true worth. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our top 5 list is even rarer, even more shocking, and holds a story that will completely redefine your understanding of Jefferson nickels. Coin number 3, USA Jefferson Nickel, 1945. Now, prepare yourself, because the third coin on our countdown is an absolute showstopper in the Jefferson nickel world. This is the 1945 P. Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, and it is a piece that has survived decades while quietly becoming one of the most sought-after treasures for collectors in the United States. At first glance, it may seem like a simple gray nickel, but look closer and you will notice the subtle gray and black rust shading across both the front and back. This is not accidental. This is the mark of a coin that has endured decades untouched, carrying with it the story of mid-20th century America, a time of profound change, hope, and resilience. On the obverse, Jefferson's profile looks calm yet resolute, representing the principles of liberty, leadership, and forward-thinking vision. Monticello on the reverse stands as a testament to innovation, design, and a historical legacy that continues to inspire collectors today. But what makes this coin extraordinary is how it has survived, and how it shows its journey in every shade, every contour, and every mark. Minted during the immediate post-war era, 1945 was a pivotal year for America. The country was emerging from global conflict, rebuilding its economy, and laying the foundation for decades of prosperity. Coins from this year are more than money. They are time capsules, tangible connections to the hopes, struggles, and triumphs of that era. The gray-black rust shading of this coin tells collectors something very important. It has not been cleaned, polished, or artificially altered. Every shade is proof of originality. Every mark is a symbol of survival. In fine condition, the details of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello remain clear, making this coin perfectly balanced between history and value. Rarity is where this coin truly shines. While 1945 P nickels exist in circulation, finding one in fine condition with this gray-black oxidation is extremely uncommon. Most examples have been overhandled, cleaned, or lost to collectors over time. This coin stands out because it combines scarcity with authenticity, which is the combination every serious collector hunts for. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to coins like this because they are not just collectibles, they are treasures, wealth in your pocket, and history you can hold. The fact that this piece has survived decades in such condition makes it an investment of both historical and financial significance. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the current market value of this 1945 P. Jefferson nickel, with its grey-black rust shading in fine condition, is $181,000, and yes, this is absolutely current. This is not a hypothetical price. This is real, verifiable treasure that is quietly appreciating in value every day. Owning this coin is not merely owning metal. It's holding a piece of America's past, a collector's dream, and a rare financial asset all at once. For collectors, the tips are simple but vital. Preserve its surface as is, do not attempt to clean it, and keep it in a controlled environment to prevent further oxidation. Every nuance of shading and every minor mark contributes to its story and long-term value. Imagine holding this coin. You are holding decades of history, craftsmanship, and survival in a small, grey piece of metal. Each detail is proof that this coin is rare, authentic, and highly desirable, and that its worth will continue to grow as fewer examples remain in the market. In conclusion, the 1945 P. Jefferson nickel is not just a coin. It is a treasure that embodies history, rarity, and investment potential. It rewards those who recognize its story, preserve its condition and hope, and understand its significance. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering rare coins, hidden treasures, and collector secrets before the wider world catches on. Stay tuned, because the fourth coin on our list is even rarer, even more historically significant, and it will shock you with its story and value. Coin number 4, United States Jefferson Nickel, 1961. Now, we are entering a territory that is both fascinating and truly electrifying for collectors. The fourth coin on our countdown is the 1961 D. Jefferson nickel, a piece that is quietly becoming one of the most talked about rarities in today's market. At first glance, it may seem modest. Jefferson's portrait on the obverse, Monticello on the reverse, yet this coin carries a story that few people notice, a story that is etched into its surface and built over decades. The backside of this coin bears green rust spots, while the front side is coated with a subtle grey dust layer. To the untrained eye, these marks may appear as imperfections. But for seasoned collectors, this is the coin's signature of authenticity, survival, and historical endurance. Each spot, each shade, is proof that this nickel has weathered decades untouched, carrying with it the silent history of America in the 1960s. Minted in Denver, this coin belongs to a period when the United States was experiencing remarkable growth and transformation. The country was emerging into an era of optimism, industry, and social change. Jefferson's portrait symbolizes leadership and forward thinking, while Monticello stands as a reminder of innovation and enduring values. But what makes this coin exceptional is the journey it has endured, the decades of handling, storage, and natural aging that give it character no modern coin can replicate. The green rust spots are not just cosmetic. They indicate authentic exposure to natural elements without artificial cleaning, a mark collectors prize above polished perfection. The grey dust layer on the front adds depth, contrast, and uniqueness to the coin. Every detail remains clear in fine condition. Jefferson's features are discernible. and Monticello's structure is intact. This balance of originality and legibility is exactly what elevates this nickel from common to ultra rare. Now, rarity is where this coin truly shines. The 1961 D Jefferson nickel exists in circulation, but finding one in fine condition with natural green and grey oxidation is extremely uncommon. Collectors know that untouched coins with original surface conditions are shrinking in number every year. This scarcity is the fuel driving collector demand and market value higher, quietly but steadily. And here is the moment that will make your jaw drop. The current market value of this 1961 D Jefferson nickel with green rust spots on the back and a grey dust layer on the front in fine condition is $170,000 USD. And yes, this valuation is absolutely current. This is not a fictional figure or an optimistic estimate. This is real, verified treasure, quietly appreciating as collectors across the country recognize its rarity and secure it for long-term holdings. Owning this coin is holding a piece of history and financial power in your hands. Collector tips for this piece: do not clean it. Do not polish it. Preserve every nuance of the rust spots and grey shading. Store it in a stable environment. Document its authenticity. These details are the difference between a coin that appreciates and one that loses historical and collector value. Imagine holding this coin. You are not just holding a nickel, you are holding decades of American heritage, surviving the wear of time, and silently growing in value as fewer examples remain. Every mark, every shadow, every shade is part of its story, making it a true treasure for serious collectors and investors alike. In conclusion, the 1961 D Jefferson nickel is more than metal. It is a historical artifact, a collectible of immense rarity, and a financial asset in its own right. Its value grows as the coin market recognizes the scarcity of well-preserved examples, making this coin a must-have for anyone serious about Jefferson nickel collecting. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering rare treasures, hidden market gems, and collectibles before the wider world even realizes their true worth. Stay tuned, because the fifth coin on our list is the most shocking, the rarest, and the coin that will absolutely redefine your understanding of Jefferson nickels. Coin number 5, United States Jefferson nickel, 1977. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. The final coin on our countdown is not just rare, it is a hidden marvel of American numismatics, a piece that embodies history, scarcity, and true collector power. Introducing the 1977 Jefferson nickel without mint mark, a coin that immediately draws attention for its uniqueness, condition, and the incredible story it carries. At first glance, it may appear unremarkable. Jefferson's familiar portrait on the obverse and Monticello standing proudly on the reverse. But look closer, and the brown rust shading covering both sides tells an entirely different story, a story of survival, authenticity, and untouched originality. This is a coin that has endured decades, quietly surviving circulation, oxidation, and the hands of countless collectors, yet retaining its identity as a true collector's treasure. The absence of a mint mark makes this coin even more intriguing. Mint marks identify the origin of the coin, but coins without one can be highly sought after, depending on their condition, rarity, and historical significance. This 1977 piece has survived the test of time in a dirty condition with natural brown rust shades, a combination that makes it highly collectible and exceptionally rare in the Jefferson nickel world. Let's talk history. 1977 was a period of both reflection and change in the United States, post-Vietnam era, shifts in society and evolving national identity. Coins minted during this period are more than currency. They are artifacts of culture, economy, and daily life. And this Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of a coin that quietly carries decades of American heritage in its metal. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins like this because of their authenticity and untouched surface. The brown rust shade is not a flaw, it is a signature of originality. Many coins from this year have been cleaned or polished, stripping away their natural character. But this coin remains honest, a true survivor, telling the story of nearly 50 years of history in a small, tangible form. Now, here comes the detail that will amaze you. The current market value of this 1977 Jefferson nickel without mint mark, with its front and back brown rust shading in dirty condition, is $164,000 USD. And yes, this is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is real treasure. It's a piece of American history that has quietly grown in value as collectors recognize its scarcity and authenticity. Owning this coin is not just about holding metal, it is holding legacy, history, and a tangible financial powerhouse in the palm of your hand. Collector tips for this piece are essential. Preserve the rust shading, avoid cleaning it, and store it in a stable environment to maintain its current condition. Every mark, shade, and nuance contributes to its story, rarity, and value, making it a must-have for serious Jefferson nickel enthusiasts. Imagine the power of holding this coin. You are holding decades of history, survival, and financial potential, all in one small piece of metal. It is a statement of knowledge, passion, and foresight, a coin that only grows in significance as time passes and fewer examples remain on the market. In conclusion, the 1977 Jefferson nickel without mint mark is more than a coin. It is a treasure, a historical artifact, and an investment in rarity and authenticity. Its market value continues to rise quietly, rewarding those who understand its true significance. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering rare coins, hidden treasures, and collector secrets before the wider world even realizes their worth. With this final coin, you now understand the power, rarity, and investment potential of Jefferson nickels. Each coin on this list is not just currency, it is history, treasure, and a chance to hold America's legacy in your hands. Stay tuned for more. The world of rare US coins is ever-changing, ever-growing, and full of treasures waiting to be discovered. And here at USA Coin Reveal, we make sure you are always the first to know, the first to see, and the first to hold these hidden gems. Wow! Before we wrap up, I just need to take a moment to thank each and every one of you, truly from the bottom of my heart, for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of ultra-rare Jefferson nickels. What we explore here is not just coins, it's history, treasure, and stories that have survived decades, sometimes centuries, in metal form. Every time you watch, like, comment, or share, you are not just supporting this channel, you are becoming part of a community that values history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. That is something truly special. That is antique. That is timeless. Think about it. These coins, these tiny pieces of metal, have seen decades of American history. They have passed through countless hands, survived time, and now, right here, in your screen, you are part of the story. And your support fuels this journey, keeps this channel fresh, alive, and hunting for the next hidden gem. To all the collectors, history enthusiasts, and treasure seekers, your passion is what drives this adventure. You are holding, in your curiosity and dedication, the key to uncovering secrets that most people do not even know exist. Each coin is not just rare, it is a legacy, a story, and an investment in history itself. So thank you deeply for being part of the United States of America Coin Reveal family, for trusting me to bring you the rarest, most valuable, and most captivating coins, and for sharing in this excitement that few get to experience. You are not just viewers, you are treasure hunters, history keepers, and part of something antique, unique, and killer. Remember, this journey does not stop here. Every day, we bring you freshly updated insights, hidden treasures, and rare coins that could change the way you see history and value. Stay curious, stay excited, and keep your eyes open. The next treasure could be closer than you think. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. Thank you for believing in the story of these coins, and thank you for being part of this extraordinary adventure. Until next time, stay sharp, stay passionate, and keep holding on to history like the true collectors you are.